that's the end of the countdown because it's Shepway Primary Singers time and it's a songwriting special with me. Hello everybody, it's me, it's Duncan. I hope you're doing brilliantly. Oh look, something just happened. I think that was Tamsin hosting the thing. It popped up just for a second. Did you see it? Did you see it? Popped up just for a second. How are we all doing? Very excited about today. It's going to be an absolute blast. I know it is because we today are going to be songwriters for the first time ever. It is Shepway Primary Singers Songwriting Special. Oh my jolly goodness, I'm very excited. Who knows how it's going to go? Who knows what it's going to be like? I haven't got a clue. I tell you what I do know, and here's something I'm very excited about. I finally, after all this time, switched my camera around. So now when I point that way, it goes that way. So look, I want to point at that little bit there. Look, there it is. I pointed at it. I want to point at that eye. There, I did it. It's amazing. What a world we live in. Everybody, I'm so excited about today. For those of you that don't know, Shepway Primary Singers is usually a singing session for any primary age child in the whole world. When it's not COVID times, we meet together in a library in Folkestone. But because it is COVID times, we get to meet together in the internet and we get to have a wonderful time together, just seeing how much fun we can have, just singing and having a great time and meeting people from all over the world. We get people sometimes from Norway, and I know we've always got an Athens person. I had a dream last night, Tamsin, that you were a vampire. True story. Went to Greece. There you were on a mountain hiding from the sun. True story, Tamsin. Anyway, maybe it's true. Maybe it is actually a true story. Not just that it was a dream, but maybe it really is the truth. Is Tamsin a vampire? Who knows? Anyway, what's wrong with me? Importantly, very, very importantly, this week I thought I'd try something new because last week we dipped our toe into the idea of songwriting. We thought we'd have a bit of a write of a song when we wrote a pirate song, which we'll sing through in a minute just as our warm up. And I thought when we finished last week, I thought maybe we could write a whole song of our own. Maybe we could actually write another song. So I decided to make this week a songwriting special, and we'll just have to find out how it goes. We will just have to find out how it goes. But look, your comments have been flying in, so while we're just waiting for everyone to join us, and may I just say, so many people already, I suggest you guys keep sharing this with your friends so that we can get as many ideas as possible. Look, I can go behind the words and everything. Keep sharing this because we've got loads of people watching already, and that means loads of ideas, and that's very exciting for me. I'm going to have to go to the top of... all the time your comments are coming in, I'm going to have to go to the top of the comments, start from there and just catch up. So we've got Trevor said, I'm afraid I can only stay 20 minutes, Duncan. Please say hello to all my contemporaries. Yes, Trevor, who is young like all of us, younger than any of us, I reckon. Trevor is a treasure and he wants to say hello. So hello, Trevor. I hope you're doing really well. Lila is here. Hello, Lila. Very nice to see you. Hope you're doing wonderfully. Tamsin said, hello, Duncan. Hello, Limingers. Hello, Trevor. Hello, everybody. Happy SPS Songwriting Day. And she also said, I want to suck your blood. Because she's a vampire. We all know that. Trevor just said, hi, magnificent Meg. Megan is wonderful. And Megan, she is wonderful, but she did say hello to Trevor and Lila before she said hello to me. I will just check. That might not be true. There's a place for me to check. Oh, no. Ezzy and Megan got in first. I missed that. Ezzy and Megan both said hello before anyone else. Ezzy said, hi, I'm early. And Megan said, hello, Duncan. So I'll let you guys off. You did get in there. Oh, was there a bling? Was there a bling from Twitch? Yeah. Anyway, you might get blings from Twitch just if people follow me, which they might not. Who knows? Man, I've got loads of comments to catch up on just while everyone's arriving. You guys keep sharing, and we're just going to nail it. Jack is here. Hello, Jack. Jack's like, it's the time. Yeah, it is, Jack. And you're here, and that makes it the time for legendary stuff. Artie Robloxian 2021, that's Audrey. Artie Robloxian 2021 said, hi, sorry I'm late. But you definitely aren't late, so I don't know why you said sorry. Jack said, hi, Meg, and then a word that I don't understand. People saying hello to each other, saying that Megan's not, that Artie Robloxian's not, 2021's not late. Tess is here, everyone. We can relax. Tess is here. Her songwriting ability is second to none, so we know we're going to get some great stuff. Excellent. Lozzie, Maddie, and Noah are here. That is an exciting moment. I like the fact that Lozzie always puts hello, 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 because that's hello from all three people. We like that. Hello, hello, hello. Also, she's secretly a police officer. I'm not. Reese is here. Reeseage. Reeseage 1, in fact. Or is it Reeseage or Reesage? It's like Reeseage, like I don't know, badinage. I couldn't think of a Reesage. Or is it Reesage? Reese, tell me how to say your name. Anyway, Reese is a great legend. Thank you so much for joining us today. You legend that is Reese over there on Twitch. Lily says hi, Lozzie. Tamsin says she is a bit batty, and I'm not gonna agree with that. But honestly, you're a vampire. You didn't bite anyone in my dream, but you were a vampire. Megan, everyone just saying hello to each other. Artie Roblox in 2021 has sent this link to everyone in the world. That's like 7 billion links. Gary is here. Gary is a Shepway Primary Singers legend. That is wonderful. Very Reesage. There we go. That's like seepage. Thank you, Tamsin. Yeah, true. Reesage like seepage. That's Jack found a fossil, everyone. Gary is here. Very exciting. Really pleased that Gary is here. Anyway, thank you for joining us, Gary. Do share this with your friends, Gary, because we want as many brilliant ideas as we can get. Jack found a fossil. I love fossils. Used to go fossil hunting all the time. Helen is here and says, hello, Helen. No, she didn't. She is Helen. She said, hello, Duncan. Hello, SPS. I'm looking forward to hearing the song you write today. She loves the reindeer song, so she knows the next one will be brilliant. Well, we've got a lot to live up to with songs that we've written in this area. People saying hello, just scrolling through the hellos. Lila. Jack found a fossil. Very cool. SPS. Scroll. Lots of hellos. Hi, Jacks. The time is thingy. You thought you were late, Artie Robloxing in 2021, but you're not late. Alex is here. Hey, man, he says. Oh, it's gone already. No, he's not. He's there. Look, there he is. That's Always Be Chatting. He's a legend. Hey, man, he says. He'll be doing a great live stream tonight. Join him. You won't regret it if you're a grown-up. It's definitely for grown-ups, but it's not till 9 o'clock, so you definitely know it's for grown-ups. It's post-Watershed, but yeah, grown-ups, promise you'll be great. Lozzie's watched it. Tamsin watches it. It's always good fun. Grown-ups, have a go. Check it out. Gary, it's not Gary the Christmas Elf, although Gary the Christmas Elf is a cool song. It's not Gary the Christmas Elf. It's just Gary. It's just Gary. Post-Watershed, yes, exactly. Jack and his dad went swimming and found fossils in the swimming pool, or did you go swimming in the sea? I need to know, Jack. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to quickly sing. Oh, banged my microphone. We're going to quickly sing last week's song because it was our introduction to songwriting. It's the first time we've ever done songwriting at Shepway Primary Singers. So we're going to start with a little bit of that in the hopes that I'm not going to bleed over the side. I might do, but I shouldn't. So if I do, I will... F5. I was pressing F6 and it wasn't working. And while we're singing this song, now I don't like putting rules on creativity, but all I'm gonna say is the only rule is the song that we're going to write today isn't about a pirate. Okay, that's the only rule I'm going to put in there because this one was about a pirate. So we want a new song, a new idea. So it can be about anything except pirates. That's the only rule. But I don't want you to say a single idea yet. I don't want you to give me a single idea for When I Was One. That's the song we're doing. I don't want you to come up with a single idea until we finish this song. But you can think of them, but don't type them until we've finished. Otherwise, they might get lost in the chat, and I don't want to lose your ideas. But think about, what should we write a song about? I want two things. Do we want to write a happy song, a sad song, a love song, a hopeful song, a scary song? We can write any kind of song you want. You decide what kind of song, and you decide what it's about. Charles, by the way, Charles says hi. Charles is an absolute hero of mine. Charles, so exciting that you're here. Charles, if you want to get all your school friends to join us, I know that they happen to know for a fact that Charles's friends are wonderful songwriters. So Charles as well is brilliant. So all of you keep going. Hello from Reg, Lila's dog. That sounds amazing. As soon as I'm about to say an idea, Duncan says, I don't want you to say a single idea. No, not while we're singing. Only because I don't want them to get lost in the chat. I want to be able to read them as they come up. So hold on to your ideas. When I was one. I've left my door open, by the way, because my cat wanted to come in earlier, and I thought it might be cool if Millie comes in. Anyway, so when I was one. Oh, let's put the words up. This is the song we wrote last week. But obviously, where are the comments? Oh, there they are. I wonder where they were for a moment. You did Joe Wicks. That's pretty cool. I'm going to close the door there because it's going to be messing up the sound a little bit. Right. So, let's go. When I was one, I sucked my thumb the day I... Ready? 1, 2, 3. When I was one, I sucked my thumb the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. When I was 2, I spilled the glue the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. Why is it taking so long? Everything's taken ages. I was 3, I hurt my knee the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard the pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. When I was 4, I rowed aboard the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. When I was 5, I felt alive the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. Forgot to breathe. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. When I was 6, I picked up sticks the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard the pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. Just going to quickly jump into the fact that Terry is here. I don't know who Terry is, but Terry, thank you very much for joining us. He says hi to Gary, who's a legend of ours, legend Shepway Primary Singer. Thank you for joining us, Terry. Keep sharing it if you want to, and we're going to write a song today. This is a song that we kind of half wrote last week. When I was 7, I turned 11 the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. When I was 8, I jumped over a gate the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. When I was 9, I learned to climb the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. Last one. When I was 10, my friend was Ben the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tum, and that's the life for me. That's the life for me. Arr! Thought I'd add an ending there. Hope you like that ending. I can't get used to actually seeing myself properly mirrored. It's really weird. When I lift my right arm, the correct arm moves up. It's very strange for me. Very strange indeed. Anyway. Oh, no, I didn't want to go to this camera. I wanted to go to this one. No, not that one. Thing jumped. There we go. That's what we want. We want a little bit of this because, A, Noah's wearing a pirate costume, which is pretty awesome. I like a pirate costume. I want a pirate costume. I don't know if you've ever watched Once Upon a Time, but there's a pirate in that, and he's really cool, and I want that pirate costume. Want the pirate costume. Birthday's coming up. Sort it out for me. The Girl Cat has just said hello. Now, I don't know who the Girl Cat is, but the Girl Cat, you are incredibly welcome. Now, my cat is a girl cat. Well, I've got 2 cats. We've got the girl cat, and we've got... Oh, that's Alyssa. Alyssa. Hello, Alyssa. I'm really glad you're here, the girl cat. We got... So, by the way, Alyssa and Audrey, they call themselves the Girl Cat and Artie Robloxian 2021, and I love it. And I'm entirely on board with it. I think it's wonderful. You guys, heroes of mine. Now, but I will call you the Girl Cat because it's easier for my little brain. So, the Girl Cat, Artie Robloxian 2021, everyone, right now, tell me, what is our song going to be about? We're going to write a song using Betty, my guitar. We're going to write a song. It could be about anything. What's it going to be about? Is it going to be about fish? Is it going to be about dinosaurs? Is it going to be about nostrils? Is it going to be about whelks? Is it going to be... It could be about anything. You decide. Is it going to be about vampires? Is it going to be about horses? Is it going to be about a happy song? I think we do want a happy song, don't we? We want something that's jolly, so... I feel something like... Trevor's off now, everyone, but Trevor did join in. We'll miss you, Trevor. Yeah, don't worry, Trevor, you can watch this again. Adventures and Happiness. That's a great answer. Adventures and Happiness. So who are we going to have? The Adventures and Happiness. A blob. Oh, Aisha Dixon. Not the one off that was in... Oh, no, it's Alicia Dixon. Anyway, Aisha, are you... That's Aisha. We got another person. Hello, Aisha. A lazy cat. So we've got a song about a blob that crosses the road, a lazy cat, and about being friends. So that sounds to me that we've got an adventure, happiness. So we've got adventures and happiness, a blob that crosses the road, a lazy cat, a song about being friends. And everybody dances. So we can put all of that in. You're not... Well, Aisha, it's a delight to meet you. Thank you so much for joining us, Aisha Dixon, who is not Aisha Dixon, who was also a judge on Strictly on one series, something about Strictly. Song about Shep. Do you mean sheep? Do you mean sheep? We can throw a sheep in there. So we got a blob crossing a road to meet a lazy cat. They're going to become friends, and everybody dances. Okay, and it's going to be an adventure, and they're going to be very happy. It's going to be happy song from me and fast from Reg. So happy song. So I don't know how it's going to go because you've got to tell me what the first line is. How's it going to start? Bunnies, we got loads of ideas. So we're going to try and include all of these ideas. We'll try and stick sheep in. We'll try and stick bunnies in. In fact, we definitely will stick those things in. But what we need to do is we need to know, how's this song starting? It does sound like a hit, doesn't it? So there's a blob. What's the blob called? Give us the name of the blob. Tell me what this blob is called. It's gonna start off being about a blob. Lockdown isn't so bad. We've had adventures and went really mad. Now, here we go. We need to get a tune for that. Lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and went really mad. That's a bit fast, that, but I like it. It's a good start, isn't it? Hold on, Aisha, you're from Derry. Is that what you're saying, that you're from Derry, or that you want us to write about Derry? Because I'll tell you this, I've been to Derry quite a few times. I've sung at the Derry Jazz Festival many times. It's brilliant every single time. Stops me watching the snooker final, but you know, it's not the end of the world. So I feel like that's our chords, isn't it? So we're going to start with that first line. I liked it. I like that first line. So we're going to go, lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and we went really mad. Oh, the blob is called Derry. Okay, that's good. That's too many words, though. And we went mad. I'm not going to say went really mad. I'm just going to say, and we went mad. And we got a bit mad. I don't know. We'll work it out. Because what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open down here a PowerPoint. So I'm going to write it all in here as we go. So, what kind of song is this? So, Lockdown. Where is it? Lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and we went really mad. Let's go. Lockdown. Oh, spell it right. Lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures. I will say, though we nearly went mad. Oh. I've missed out the letter D in adventures. It was telling me it was wrong. I was looking at it thinking it's fine. It wasn't right. Fine. We had adventures and we went really mad. We went really mad. So, lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and we nearly went mad. I'm going to put, and we nearly went mad. I think that's, and we nearly went mad. A fat cat lived across the road from a fat... Oh, we'll work it out. Right, here we go. So, the lazy cat was very fat. Like it. We'll keep that in. But the blob couldn't reach a doorknob. What? Right? Are we writing numbers for any particular reason, Jack? Apart from just filling up the thing and confusing me. Okay, so we've got a blob called Derry. Lockdown isn't so bad. This song's about a blob called Derry who met a fat cat. Something who about a blob called Derry in the mud in the swimming streets, baking cakes, eating ice creams. I'm liking this ice cream thing. So, hold on, I'm scrolling through. You guys are coming up with more ideas than I can possibly keep on top of. Lockdown isn't so bad. This song's about a blob called Derry and how he made a cat feel merry. That works, doesn't it? Because you want a cat feeling merry. And how he made a lazy cat merry. A lazy cat merry. Now, the cat, I think, can be called Jerry in a kind of flip of Tom and Jerry, because the cat is called Tom, and we don't care about that. The cat was originally called Jasper in that. So, where are we? We need to get a bunny in there as well. So, lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures, and we nearly went mad. This song's about a blob called Derry, and how he made a lazy cat merry. Like it. So, well, I'll tell you what, I'm probably not going to talk about I know it's only a cat, but I don't want to be implying in this song that the being bigger, like being a large cat, necessarily makes you lazy or anything like that. I don't want to really conflate those two things, because, I can be very low energy and I'm not very big, and I know lots of people that are much bigger than me that have got a lot more energy than me, so we don't want to get into that kind of thing. But let's have a go. We've got bunnies. We need bunnies in here. We need sheep. Let's go. Blob crossing the road. So let's go with duplicate slide. I'm not sure I like the... all you need is a little love in the dark, and I'm hoping my kickstart... Hey, you! That's a different song! You can't steal other songs. So, let's go. Lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and we nearly went mad. This song's about a blob called Derry and how he made a lazy cat merry. I like it. That'll do, won't it? That'll do. We've got it somehow down there. So, by the way, you guys, the more suggestions you put in, the more I've got to scroll through. We got a girl cat. So we need a name for the cat. Oh, we've got the cat called... we called the cat Jerry, but that's fine. What I'll do is I'll call Jerry with an I, just to make sure that we can distinguish. Not that I believe in gendered names, but just to keep on the right side of things. We're doing a cat. So we're doing a song about a cat, a girl cat, dog saying hi. Oh no, that's from earlier on. I've gone too far. Adventures and happiness. That's good. We've got the adventures in there, and this is definitely about being happy. Lazy cat, song about being friends. Like it. So tell me, what was? Let's get. I like Jerry with a G or a J works. Jerry Ryan is with a J. It's fine. There's lots of J's. How many comments are we aiming for? Well, we broke the record last week. We're aiming for at least 700, I think. I can't remember exactly how many we got. So we need to think about now. We need to go. A dog called Reg. Don't worry, it's coming. It will happen. We'll give it time. I'm just trying to work our way through this thing. Everybody dance. So we need to get that in. Just give me another. Lockdown isn't so bad. That's a great opening line. So we'll go 700. Yeah, you can do it. So, the lazy cat wouldn't cross the road. There we go. Let's do that because we talked about crossing the road. The lazy cat wouldn't cross the road. What rhymes with that? The lazy cat wouldn't cross a road. Then what happened? The lazy cat wouldn't cross a road. What happened? I'm loving your lyrics. But don't forget, we don't want to just write random lyrics. We want them to be about the thing that we're writing. We don't want it to be a song that goes, hey, here's some words, and none of them will connect. We can write a nonsense song, but we've sort of started writing about a song, Toad. So we've got something rhyming with Toad. So give me a whole sentence. The lazy cat wouldn't cross the road. He was scared of the traffic and his panic showed. I like it. Brilliant, Tamsin. So he was scared. Good. So maybe people think he's lazy, but he's not really lazy. Or she. Maybe she's not really a lazy cat. Maybe she pretends that she's lazy and, I don't want to leave my house. But in fact, all the time, she's just scared of the traffic. So the lazy cat wouldn't cross the road. She was scared of the traffic and her panic showed. I like that. The lazy cat wouldn't cross the road. She was scared of the traffic and her panic showed. I like it. So now we need a blob. Well, we will get to lockdown, I'm sure. She's scared of the traffic and her panic showed. Now the blob. Now the blob called Derry was in isolation. We need a reason that the blob's over there and isn't crossing the road until we get there. So the blob crossed it for her and they went to the shop. Hold on, we don't want to jump to the end. We need the blob to be, so I'm going to say the blob called Derry was in isolation. And then what? All alone at the petrol station. Tamsin, you're too good at this. I like it. I want to see. What I want to do is I want to take. She wanted to see her friend from Derry, her friend Derry, but instead she waited from the window. Oh yeah, that's clever. No, you're right. No, you're quite right. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to make this first one all about the cat. So she wanted to see. Her friend called Derry. But she waved from the window, this cat called Jerry. Love it! But she only waved. This cat called Jerry with a G or Jerry with a J? What do we think today? Jerry with a G or Jerry with a J? Give me an answer here. Jerry with a G or Jerry with a J? G! There we go. I'll always go first answer on it. Cat called Jerry. I like it. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to do this so far. So far, this has gone like this. Lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and we nearly went mad. This song's about a bloke called Derry and how he made a lazy cat merry. Hello, Jade. The lazy cat wouldn't cross the road. She was scared of traffic and her panic showed. She wanted to see her friend called Derry, but only waved this cat called Jerry. Good. I like it. We're doing well. That's good so far. Let's sing it one more time. Do you know what? I'm going to do this very quickly. I'm just going to, because I keep going over the edge here, and it's going to stop you being able to see the stuff properly. So if I go like this, just to there, just means that I can't now go over the words. Look. Oh, it stops. Right. So this is very good. Hey, we can do a verse about anything, but just at the moment we're just focusing on the relationship of this cat and the blob. The cat and the blob. That's what maybe this song's going to be called. Who knows? It could be called anything. So here goes. The lazy... Oh no, that's not the verse, is it? We're on this verse first. First verse. So it goes. Lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and we nearly went mad. This song's about a blob called Jerry and how he made a lazy cat Mary. The lazy cat wouldn't cross the road. She was scared of the traffic and a panic showed. She wanted to see her friend called Derry, but only waved this cat called Jerry. What? Jerry loves... Don't worry. Yeah, we'll get there, Audrey. Don't worry. Yeah, that is a great rhyme. We can probably do a verse about anything, but just at the moment we want to focus on the verses that are right in front of us. So I'm going to go back to here so we can keep our ideas coming. Now, Blob is in isolation, so let's get back to that idea. Poor Blob, they're in isolation. The friendly Blob was in isolation. How about that? The friendly Blob was in isolation. And then what did we have? I want to see if any of you kids can come up. We did have a really good one from Tamsin. I just want to see if you guys can come up with a really, really cool one as well. I mean, we've got loads. We've got loads of great ideas all over the place. In fact, look at this. So many. So, what rhymes with isolation and how are we going to make it? Give me a whole sentence. The friendly Blob was in isolation. Jade, we'll have to see. So, excavation is a great word. Now, how are we going to make that into a sentence? We can't just say, the friendly Blob was in isolation. Excavation. We need a whole sentence. You need to put that at the end of a sentence for me. Something about the blob. What was the blob doing? Hey, he may have been a blob, but he was no slob. I like that. So, we can bring that in a minute. We'll bring that in a minute. But at the moment, we need to rhyme with isolation. So we've got a great word, excavation, but how's that going to be? The friendliest Blob was in isolation. What's it going to be? What's going to happen? Invitation. Guys, these are brilliant rhymes. You are coming up with great rhymes, but I need whole sentences. I need to know even more. I need to know more than just one word. And you need to give me a sentence that's to do with what we're on about. His dad was working in excavation. Okay. Now, this is great. This is brilliant. His dad was working in excavation. Started in excavation. I like his dad was working in excavation. Really works well. He used up all of his imagination. Oh, I like that. There's some brilliant ideas here. Stuart, that's great. Can we do the blob went to the shop? Hey, not yet. We'll get to it. Wait, at the moment, we need to... The most important thing about today is that we need to focus. We need to focus so we can really get our ideas done. So, the friendly blob was in isolation. He'd used up all his imagination. I like that one. We're gonna do that. His friendly blob was in isolation. He'd used up all his imagination. And then what happens? So now we've got to draw that. There's the cat there using up. The blob there using up the isolation. The over the road, when through the door popped an invitation. I like it. Do you know what? That's really good. Friendly blob was in isolation. Right, what you need to do then is tell me what's going to happen next. Is it going to be to do with using up the imagination or through the door be using popped an invitation? You need to give me the next bit. It can't be rhyming now. You're going to make up a whole new bit and then I'll know which way to lead it. So you tell me where this is going to go now. Okay, because we've gone, it's either going to go, the friendly blob was in isolation, he'd used up all his imagination. I'm trying not to make it sound like I'm still standing. I just realised. Your dad went surfboarding. That sounds amazing. Yeah, but also love some yummy Kit Kats. I like that one. These are. By the way, guys, here's the thing. What you need to understand about songwriting is your idea might not always get used. Okay, because we've got a million ideas here, and I can only choose the occasion. I can only pick the right idea for the right moment. But here's the thing. Through your suggestions, other people will suggest things, and you might make something go boom. So there's a great idea. So you've said something. Without you saying something, boom, things might link together in people's heads. So even if you don't actually get your words used, your words might make somebody else come up with a brilliant idea. So keep every idea coming, even if they don't end up being the ones that come up. So I like when through the door popped an invitation. Dropped. I like that one. Then through the door popped an invitation. Now, where have we got after that? The open letter. He opened the letter, and it made him drop. I got it. We got it. Opened the letter, and it made him drop. You know, you want to go to the shop? Oh, Zoom invitation would have been brilliant, but it's too late because he opened the letter, and it made him drop everything he was doing and go to the shop. You wanted to rhyme it with shop? We've done it. He opened the letter and it made him drop everything he was doing and go to the shop. And go to the shop. Done. Now it's going like this. We are smashing it now because my guess is the blob is going to the shop to buy things. Yeah, you wanted it to link to the shop. The blob is going to the shop to buy things to take to the cat to make the cat happy. That is my thinking. So maybe he's going to get some cat food or a little ball of catnip to play with or a little toy mouse. Could be anything. So we find out. At the moment, well, let's sing this page. Let's sing just this page. Are you ready? Oh, the friendly blob was in. Let's go with this one. Let's go. Working never want it like blood like when it freezes just like I no times from you. Anyway, right. So bacon, I like it. So listen. So he's going to go and buy bacon from the shop. So we'll get onto that. It goes. The friendly blob was in isolation, then popped through the... No, let's go. The friendly blob was in isolation, then through the door popped an invitation. He opened the letter and it made him drop, and everything he was... I forgot what I was doing. I forgot how the tune went. It's that chord, isn't it? So guys, the friendly blob was in isolation, then through the door popped an invitation. He opened the letter and it made him drop everything he was doing and go to the shop. That's good. There we go. We've got it. We've smashed it. Alex is here, everybody. Alex McNeese, the absolute living legend, the utter hero that is Alex McNeese, is here. Now, Alex, I suspect Alex has been feeling quite sad because he has to work quite late and he's been missing all these Shepway Primary Singers bit for a while. And I know that he would be here if he could, and because he loves it, right? And he loves saying hello to you guys and he misses you all. So you guys have got to say hello to him. Now, some of you are brand new. Some of you have never met Alex. Where's Austin? I didn't see Austin. I've seen Alex coming in, but where's Austin? Did I miss Austin? Who's Austin? Hi, Austin. Hi, Alex. Anyway, whoever Austin is... Oh, look, here we go. Toy Snow Leopard. There you go. I haven't read everything. There we go. Hi, Austin. There you go. I've said hi to Austin now. His favourite owner is a girl called Meg. Meg is awesome at different tech. I like this. Alex is in a parents' evening now, which means he can pop in because it's a virtual thing. Also, Alex... As if he wasn't busy enough already, Alex also has a little baby called Sebastian. So we can say hello to Sebastian as well, I reckon. He's got a new little baby, him and Emma. They got a new little baby called Sebastian. He's about this big. Is he about that big? That's how big he looks on my screen anyway. He's about that big and he goes like this. Because that's what babies do. So, let's go. Hold on. Don't worry, we'll get to the banana bread going through the blob's head. So... From the shop, that means we've got to buy banana bread. We've got to buy banana bread and we've got to buy something else. What was the other thing? There was something else that we were buying. Yeah, everyone say hi to Austin. And bacon. Banana bread and bacon. That's what we're buying from the shop. So give me a sentence. Give me a sentence about going to the shop and buying banana bread and bacon. Because that's where we are now. Alex, by the way, I presume you cottoned on to the fact that we are songwriting today. And... doing a rather wonderful job of it too. So give me a whole sentence that involves them, not involving things going through the thing, because we're going to get onto that later on. We need a whole sentence. He's at the shop. He's got to put his mask on. So tell me about going to the shop. Give me some stuff about going to the shop. You make banana bread. Well, it's too late because this blob is going to the shop. No, I know about the banana bread going right through the blob's head. We'll get to that. That's a later verse. We're not on it yet, though. We're not there yet. You might make banana bread. If I wanted to have banana bread, you better believe I'm buying it. So let's get rid of all those words. He bought banana bread and bacon. Goodness knows what he'd be making. I like it. Very good. But we put it on a mask. He put on his mask and he bought some bacon and banana bread. Right, okay. Well, so he put on his mask and he entered the shop. Oh no, because we already rhymed with shop, so ignore that. He entered the mask. So this is good taken. And was rather taken. Here we go. This is clever. He put on his mask and was rather taken by banana bread and a pack of bacon. That, Lily. Who was that? Lily? Not Lily. You get bacon and it taken. Somebody else said something like that. Yeah. He wanted banana, but all there was bacon. That is brilliant, except I've promised these guys that there is going to be banana bread. So we've got... He bought some banana bread and bacon. He was mistaken. I like it. Yeah, he put on a mask to cover his face to stop the germs spreading around the place. Let's do that. And then we can probably get... He put on his mask to cover his face. And stop the germs... I'm going to say flying. Spreading is pretty good. Spreading round the place. He put on his mask to cover his face and stop the germs spreading round the place. Something taken. Derry called his online team. It was nearly time for Duncan's live stream. I like it. Is it 700? I don't know. I can't check the number. We've been past 100. I think unless we get to 1,000, we're not going to get another notification. So, he put on his mask to cover his face and stop the germs spreading round the place. Something taken or mistaken. How about, let's use this taken. And he goes, he knew his friend Jerry would be quite taken with banana bread and a pack of bacon. There we go. Let's do that. He knew his friend Jerry would be rather taken, would be rather taken by banana bread and a pound of bacon. I like it. So here we go. This one is going. By the way, we're getting a full story going on here. We are smashing this. Let's do Shift F5 so I don't have to keep going back. So look, we're here. Like we're going. He put on his mask to cover his face and stop the germs spreading around. That should be around the place, shouldn't it? Around the place. He knew his friend Jerry would be rather taken by banana bread and a pack of bacon. I like it. Duncan, which school do you teach at? Well, I've taught at most of the schools in Shepway actually over the years at different times. But at the moment, the only school I'm working for regularly, I still have to stay home for this, but the only school I'm working regularly for is Stella Maris Primary School, and we have great fun there. And there's a few Stella Marises here. They're not going to reveal themselves, but they know that they're legends. Whenever Austin comes up before the sentence, then Austin is speaking. Oh, I get what you mean. If you put Austin and a colon, I got it. It means it's Austin saying it. Got it? Right. We've got... so let's sing all of it so far. Because we've got all the adventures. We're getting all your ideas in. You're smashing it. So it goes, lockdown isn't so bad. We have... I read a thing and it made me go crazy. Stuart's dad went to Stella Maris. I think I might have seen a photo of Stuart's dad at some point at Stella Maris. Let's go. Lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and we went really mad. Nearly went mad. This song's about a blob called Derry and how he made a lazy cat merry. I'm wondering if we change it from lazy to, instead of it being a lazy cat, maybe we can change it to being a sad cat or something like that. And there it goes, let's go. The lazy cat wouldn't cross the road. She was scared of the traffic and her panic showed. She wanted to see her friend called Derry, but only waved this cat called Jerry. The friendly blob was in isolation, and through the door popped an invitation. He opened a letter and it made him drop everything he was doing and go to the shop. I forgot how let's go. Let's go. He put on his mask to cover his face and stop the germs spreading round the place. He knew his friend Jerry would be rather taken by banana bread and a pack of bacon. I like lonely. We've got either it's going to be a lonely cat or a sad cat or something about that. Because I think lazy, it doesn't really work. Lazy is good. It does have 2 syllables, but maybe we could find something else like a worried cat, a lonely cat, a sad cat, something like that. Because I think that the song we're writing is about someone trying to help their friend out, and I think if we're talking about them being lazy, it's not really the right, I don't know, it doesn't quite fit for me. So I think that what we need is to change the word lazy to something else. So what are we going to do? I think we're going to go for worried, lonely. I think lonely is pretty good, actually, and it's almost exactly the same as lazy. So I think I'm gonna stick with lonely. No, I did say that we're not going to talk about the shape of the cat, the size of the cat. We don't want to be implying that the size of the cat has any impact on their personality at all, because that's not the kind of people we are. So we're going to go for, in fact, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type the word find in, and it will bring up this replace. And then I will change, every time it says lazy, find lazy and replace with lonely. There we go. And then replace all. Oh, it's only 2. I could have typed them in myself. I thought we'd done it more. Now we've got a lonely cat, Mary, and that's much nicer because the lockdown is about the blob trying to make the cat, their friend, feel better. That's really good. Does Reg work in the shop? Yeah, Reg can work behind the counter. So maybe give me that. So he's picked up the bacon and the banana bread, and he's going to the till. Who's behind the till? You need to tell me about these things. And don't forget, they've got a dance. We need to have them dancing. A sad leopard, Austin. Ah, leopard. Sad. I'm sorry that you're sad, Austin. I hope you get better soon. Right. I looked like my dad when I did that. That's my impression of my dad. If I want to do an impression of my dad, I either do one of 2 things. I either tell the same story 15 times within a week, or I do this. I look like my dad. Those are the 2 things that make me like my dad. Telling the same story over and over again and doing this. Oh, is it that, Alyssa? Then yes, I definitely do remember that, Alyssa. I hope you're doing really well, Alyssa. I know exactly who that Alyssa is. Anyway, we don't want to give out. Can we be careful though, guys? We don't want to give out too much personal information. So let's not talk about which schools we were at and which ones. I know it's because that was in the past. Maybe it's not so bad. But we'll try not to give out any personal information if we can. Does your mum repeat the same stories, or does your mum go like this? Which one is it? Now we need to get. We're going to pay for the stuff. We're going to meet Reg, who's working behind the. Working behind the thing. So it's Derry, isn't it? Derry, the blob took the stuff to the till. Now, What's going to happen? Oh, well, you can't tell if that's good or not. What, the face? Does your mum really do that? I bet she doesn't have these lines though. They're really pronounced though. I think I've put too much. I put too much of my thingy on today. My sharpness. Look, I can blur my face up a little bit, and then I don't look. I think I've done a bit too much today. Look, I can do this, or can I? Because it won't. There you go. That's better. Now I'm all blurry. I'm soft focus. Much better. Much better. Your mum does. Why does your mum do that face? Anyway, let's go to about there. That'll do. Why does your mum do that face? Because your mum wants to be my dad. Anyway. Right. So Derry the Blob took the stuff to the till. Tell me what happened next. Tell me what happened next. Tell me what happened next. Derry the Blob took the stuff to the till. We've got the dog. Reg the dog was working there still, maybe. Reg the dog was working there still. Derry the Blob took the stuff to the till. Reg the dog was working there still. Well, just about works, unless you've got a better idea. And then maybe Reg said that'll be £3.40. Oh, Tilly's tricky. Took the stuff to pay. Oh, yeah, although we do have it, yeah. Took the stuff to pay, that's better. Because then was working that day. That took the stuff to pay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Then Reg the dog was working that. Is that my cat's trying to come in? You pushed the door, didn't you, Millie? Okay. Okay, I'll leave the door there. Right, I wasn't going to do that, but we'll leave the door there. So, stop making cat noises. If you want to come up and say hello, jump up. People want to see you, but if you're just going to make at least make a noise so everyone can hear you. Instead, she's just rubbing her face on stuff. So, Reg the dog was working that day. Let's see Millie. Now, here's what I'd love to do. I'd love to pick Millie up, but Millie really hates being picked up. So if I picked her up, she'd be sad. And I don't, it wouldn't be fair to Millie to pick her up. But sometimes there's a chance she could jump up. You could jump up. Do you want to jump up, Millie? Come up here. Look, we're supposed to be writing a song, Millie, so you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision as to what you're going to do, because at the moment... Oh, look, you can see a tail. There's a tail down there. You can see a Millie tail. It's like a little pilot light walking along. I like, Millie, you're very adorable, but we are trying to write a song. Everyone's saying hello to you, Millie. Do you want to... All right. I'll tell you what, Millie, I'm going to get back on with it, and if you want to come and say hello, you can. I'll leave the door open. You can come back in when you want. So, Derry the Blob took the stuff to pay. Reg the dog was working that day. So, how much is this stuff going to cost? Millie, stop talking to me. I'm busy. What do you want? Stop rubbing your face on that. Just a box. People can just see your tail going. No, it's my guitar. She's rubbing her face on my guitar. She is cute, but she is very annoying. She wants to come and say, you can come up and say hello. But we're trying to... You guys, £7.50. Reg said that'll be £7.50. Now, you need to... I've got a great rhyme for that. So, Reg said that'll be £7.50. That's a lot for a banana. It's better be nice banana bread. Is it like fair trade bacon? Anyway, that'll be... I'm going to change it to £4.50 because... £4... Just because it feels too expensive. I mean, maybe I'm not living in the real world. Reg said that'll be £4.50. But, here we go. Blob had a voucher because he was thrifty. Does that work? Or give me something else that rhymes. Because £7.50 is difficult to rhyme. No, Jack, don't go, Jack. You break my heart. It's fine. But it's the 50 that we've got to rhyme, so we can change that bit to anything. If we do £7.40 or 30 or £7.80, these might be easier to, or £4.80. Give me the end, but give me a different number. So I'm going to say we can have £4.10, £4.20, £4.30, £4.40, £4.50, £4.60, £4.70, £4.80, or £4.90, and all of these £2.20, plenty. There we go. So £4.20 can rhyme with £4.20 can rhyme with plenty. So let's think about. Oh, hold on. Blob paid and left the store swiftly. There we go. So that we don't need to change it because look, Bob paid Reg and left the store swiftly. I love it. Megan, that is some first-class songwriting right there. Blob paid Reg and left the store swiftly. I thought we weren't going to be able to find a rhyme for 50, and that's why I was giving you those other numbers. I didn't bank on Megan being a rhyming genius. Oh, hello. Have I got an extra space somewhere? Yeah, must have. So now, we've got, 2 right, a round of applause for Megan. That was brilliant. That's some good songwriting. Are you still in here, Millie? No, she's gone. She's gone. Yeah, round of applause for Megan. I want it. I want to know that you're all rounds of applauding right now because that was brilliant. That's some good writing right there. So let's go. Dairy the blob took the stuff to pay. Reg the dog was working that day. Reg said that'll be £4.50. Blob paid Reg and left the store swiftly. That is my favourite verse so far. That is excellent, that. Let's do it again. One more time. Let's go. Dairy the blob. Oh, I messed it up already. 1, 2, 3. Dairy the blob took the stuff to pay. Reg the dog was working that day. Reg said that'll be £4.50. Blob paid Reg and left the store swiftly. What brilliance this is. Wonderful stuff. We've got claps everywhere. I mean claps. Now, we need the blob to cross the road because that's got to be the thing that Blob is. Oh, look, I've gone to the wrong one. Blob's a bit nervous. We know that the cat's a bit nervous about crossing the road as well. We have got, honestly, we have gone. Lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and they nearly went mad. So we can cross the street or the road. It doesn't matter. Yeah, these both. This is the good thing about songwriting is that you can change things. You can crossing the street with the treat. We know that Derry's got to cross the street at some point. Can you put this song on your channel or is it copyright? Hey, of course you can put it on your channel. We want, this is our own very own song. Okay, I was just reading a thing, thinking about maybe we can change things around. You guys can do whatever you want. What I would say is make sure that if you put it somewhere, you just say that it's by Shepway Primary Singers and make sure that people keep coming to these sessions. That's all I'll say. If you're going to post these things and put it on your own channels, all I will ask is that you make sure that you credit Shepway Primary Singers and make sure that and that you are trying to use it to get more people to come and sing with us. Yes, link in description. If you can, do whatever you can. I don't know how this stuff works. But anyway, I was just thinking about the first verse. Right. So, we are crossing the street with the treat. So, the blob walked down the road with the treat. The blob was now scared of crossing the street. Yeah, the blob is. Yes, do that. Yeah, definitely. And oh look, your thing corrected it to Shipway. Mine used to do that all the time instead of Shepway. Doesn't know Shepway. Shipway's not a word either, so I don't know why it says that. Probably is a word, isn't it? So, right, give me the next sentence. It's to do with crossing the street. You got the treats. Give me the whole thing. Give me that whole thing. I'm not going to write a word of it. I want you to tell me it. Tamsin's given us the basics of crossing the street or the road with our treat or the trode. No, it doesn't work. Are you done? I'll close the door again now, Millie, then. There we go. The cat was scared. Blob doesn't need to be. That's true, actually. Blob is fine with crossing the street. That's a good point. Yes, well done. It can be. Reg went on a sledge, but the thing is that's difficult to fit into the song, isn't it? At the moment, we've got a very straight narrative. Let's just have a look at the narrative of this song. Well, the first one's just an introduction, but then we got a lonely cat, wouldn't cross the road, scared of traffic, panic showed, wanted to see her friend. So obviously, she has sent an invitation to Blob. Through the door popped an invitation. He opened the letter and it made him drop everything he was doing and go to the shops. This is all part of one story. So if we just suddenly go, anyway, forget about those guys. We're going to talk about Reg on a sledge. Doesn't entirely, I don't like saying no. And we like trying to take as many first ideas as possible, being as accepting of ideas as we possibly can. But oh, no, well, he does know who he's going to meet because he's crossing the street to go to his friend's house. Or at least go and see his friend. So, but we can say that. Duncan, you put this in chat so I can copy it and we can sing it. Oh, what, the words? I don't think well, I'll try. I'll try in a bit. Hold on. Because I'll have to do it verse by verse. But not until we've finished anyway. Right, guys, we're running out of time. So we need to get to the end. We need to get... Derry wasn't scared, so he crossed the street. We know that. So Derry wasn't scared, so he crossed the street. We know that much. And what's he doing? Put the song in chat. Didn't know. So he crossed the street. So the Blob crossed, and in his hand. I mean, okay, we're going to need more words in there, Stu. Thanks for that, though. Jerry looked out the window, and what a sight! There was Derry looking left and right. Suddenly, yes, we're going to start that. We're going to start with that because now we can make sure that everyone's being sensible with their crossing the road. Jerry looked out the window, and what a sight! There was Derry looking left and right. Jerry looked out the window, and what a sight! There was Derry looking left and right. I like it. Which everyone must do when they cross the street, which we all must do when we cross. Hello, Jessica. Jazzy, you're supposed to be helping with the song. It's fine. You guys keep the messages coming. Exactly, I like it. Cat was afraid of Rosset Crosset. Double safe. Yeah, I like it. Right. Yeah. So we'll get this. We'll get it. I like it. Good, Megan. Oh, what have I missed? Is that banana bread for you and me? Yes, that's coming up. That's excellent. Keep that one. Keep that one out. Which we always do when we. Oh, when I've done two whens. When we cross the street because we got the treats. Street. Especially if we're bringing our friends a treat. If we're bringing our friends a treat. I don't know why especially, but I suppose because nobody wants to get clattered. So, It just works scanning wise, so I'm keeping it. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Right, so Jerry looked out the window, and what a sight. There was Derry looking left and right, which we must all which we all must do. Right. Oh, look, I've gone to the wrong bit. Let's go. Loads. Oh my goodness. By the way, so many messages today. So many messages. Sing it. Yeah, I will sing it. Here we go. It goes. Jerry looked out the window, and what a sight. There was Derry looking left and right, which we all must do when we cross the street, especially if we're bringing our friends a treat. Yeah, good idea. I think we need to... Well, I think we do need to go from the beginning. Let's go. Lockdown isn't so bad. We've had adventures and we nearly went mad. This song's about a blob called Derry and how he made a lonely cat merry. The lonely cat wouldn't cross the road. She was scared of the traffic and her panic showed. Oh, I haven't put the words up for you, have I? Duncan! Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go. This tune, we'll change this tune slightly. Yeah, I know. Here's the words. I'm sorry, Aisha. Let's go. It goes like this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and we nearly went mad. This song's about a blob called Derry and how he made a lonely cat merry. The lonely cat wouldn't cross the road. She was scared of the traffic and her panic showed. She wanted to see her friend called Derry, but only waved this cat called Jerry. The friendly blob was in isolation, and through the door popped an invitation. He opened the letter and it made him drop everything he was doing and go to the shop. He put on his mask to cover his face and stop the germs spreading round the place. He knew his friend Jerry would be rather taken by a banana bread and a pack of bacon. Still trying to get my mind around the meter. Let's go. Put his mask on to cover his face and stop the germs spreading round the place. He knew his friend Jerry would be rather taken by banana bread. Have I got that? We've just done that one, right? We've got the same one twice. Here we go. Derry the blob took the stuff to pay. Reg the dog was working that day. Reg said that'll be £4.50. Dog blob played Reg and left the store swiftly. Jerry looked out the window and what a sight. There was Derry looking left and right, which we all must do when we cross the street, especially if we're bringing our friends a treat. Right, now we've got to get there. So we've got a safe crossing of the road. That's where we are, and then we're there. We're taking it, and we're gonna dance, and that'll be the song finished. We're pretty much done. We are going to slightly overrun, I think, but I don't care because I want to make sure that this song is finished. Or we could leave it till next week to polish up. Who knows? Maybe I could come up with a better tune in the intervening time. So we got, I reckon, 2 more verses. Oh, and also we got a repeated thing somewhere. He put on his mask to cover his face. For some reason, I've doubled that one. Right. Jerry is looking out the window. Right. We are doing brilliantly. So we're crossing the street. Okay, we'll keep going. Aisha's like, no. Okay, we'll keep going. We'll finish. So we've got 2 more verses, I think. Banana bread. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we can do that when we get that. So we need to cross the road. So Derry was sensible when crossing. Derry was safe. So a nice safe crossing. And we need to be safe, don't we? So we've got a nice safe crossing. I like it. Or somehow we're going to cross the road safely. So you need to tell me the sentence quickly then. Because, I've got to make my wife's dinner. So come on, let's get these last couple of sentences. We've got some amazing minds here, wonderful minds, working overtime. Do feel free to just come up with any idea. Remember, there's no bad ideas when we come up. Banana bread. We'll get to the banana bread. We need to get them together so that we get the banana and the thing and the, you know. Jerry was safely to the other side, carrying the lovely goodies with pride. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So Jerry, no, it's not Jerry, it's Derry. Derry and Jerry. I can understand the confusion. Derry was safely to the other side, carrying the lovely goodies with pride. After getting permission from Bill Oddie. I like that. Derry was safely to the other side, carrying the lovely goodies with pride. Now, we need to take them straight to Jerry. So Jerry opened the front door with glee and asked, "Is that banana bread just for me?" I love it. Hold on, let's see it. COVID arrived. That was a surprise. Banana bread. I'm out of my head. It's great, but the sentences are too short for the rhymes. If you think about how it goes, we're doing like a whole sentence. Don't just do like one or two words. That is amazing, though. I mean, I love it. Jessica's finishing this. I like it. Jessica's taking us to the end. I like it. I'm loving this. This is wonderful. Let's go for then. Jerry, by the way, is a lady cat. Just so we can get the correct pronouns there. With a Y, you see, Gri, not a Y, without a Y. So let's go. Jerry opened her door with glee and said, "Is that banana bread just for me?" And asked, "Is that banana bread just for me?" I like it. Oh, I'll put a thing up there. That's good. So this one goes. Now, it's if I don't get a slice, I'll make you wear it. I like it. Do you know what this is? We're into the last verse now. We're going to have the bread. You better believe that I know that is coming. That is what we're working towards. We've been working towards the banana bread going through Blob's head the whole way through. I like it. I like it. So let's do this one page. So it goes. Derry was... Right, let's just sing it. We'll just sing it. I can't bother to get the guitar. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and... Derry was safely to the other side, carrying the lovely goodies with pride. Jerry opened her door with glee and asked, "Is that banana bread just for me?" I forgot how the tune went because I wasn't playing it on here. So I will play it. We'll do it one more time. Let's go. Derry was safely to the other side, carrying the lovely goodies with pride. Jerry opened her door with glee and asked, "Is that banana bread just for me?" Forgot how the tune went. Jerry opened her door with glee and asked, "Is that banana bread just for me?" If I don't play the right chords, it's very difficult for me to sing the right tune, apparently. Sing it one more time. Derry was safely to the other side, carrying the lovely goodies with pride. Jerry opened her door with glee and asked, "Is that banana bread just for me?" Yes, it does. Yeah, Jerry opened up her door with glee. It just means we're not stretching words out much. Just that little bit better. Yes, Jerry opened up. Now we're getting on to the last bit. Oh no, I nearly closed it down instead of pressing the right button. That would have been an absolute disaster. Right, so here we go. Because now... So Jerry loved the banana bread, but the bread goes straight through. Should we say the blob's head? The blob, yeah, because we want to make it blob. Blob's head through. But the bread goes straight. Blob's head. We'll just do it with. It's just a blob. Right. We achieved the goal. Mission complete. Status achieved. Hold on. Oh, yes. Yeah, you have. That's what you were trying to do, and that's what you got. So, Jerry loved the banana bread, but the bread goes straight through Blob's head. I like that. Jerry smiled. Love it. And said with a shrug, I never liked that awful rug. Love that one. We are nearly there. Then I'll tell you what we're going to add. So that one goes. Let's just sing it really, really quickly. Look, we're already over time, but we can't stop when we're this close to the end. So we've got seconds left. Round one. No, let's go. Jerry loved the banana bread, but the bread went. Oh, we've got to say went. But the bread went straight through Blob's head. Jerry smiled and said with a shrug, I never liked that awful rug. Now, they need to dance, because we did have them dancing earlier. And then I think we've included pretty much everything that was said as well, which is amazing. So the only thing we've got left to do is have them dance with happiness, because they're supposed to be happy and they're supposed to be dancing. So, amazing stuff. We are on the last verse. We need them to dance together, and then we're going to sing the whole song. Let's try it out. Let's clear the floor. Then we can dance and dance some more. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's throw it out, and let's clear the floor. I like that. Let's clear the floor. Let's throw it out. Then we can dance and dance. Then we can dance and dance some more. This is amazing. And now, somebody, and I'm going to say the only rule now, we're going to do something, a finishing line to sum up everything that's happened. Finish the line to just finish everything off. But the rule is, it's got to come from a child for the finishing line. The opening lines are from a child. Everyone's been joining in on the whole thing, and it's been amazing. We've come up with idea after idea, and you guys have been incredible. We have finished the song once you come up with the last thing about, and I think it's got to be about them being back together, friends being merry. Friends being merry. So you got to give me a finishing line here. Give me a finishing line. Children, go. Okay, I can't just sit here in silence while you do it, though. Otherwise, it's just me pointing like this. So what are we going to do? How's it going to finish? How's it going to finish? How's this song going to finish? You let me know. I can't do anything. I can't type in the last thing. We can't finish until we get there. You're going to have to tell me how it finished. How is this song finishing? You guys get going. We've nearly got a song here. I will be changing the tune in the week, just so you know. Finally, Blob and Jerry were back together and all were merry. The merry pair had a new flair. I like it. I mean, I'm going to spell flair differently there. Jade, Lane. Try and work Lane into it. That'd be cool. Hello, Jade, by the way. I'm glad you've joined. You've stuck with us today. I'm very sorry that we haven't been able to do the song that you wanted, but we'll definitely do it on Monday. If you join us on Monday, we'll definitely do it. I promise you. Blob and Jerry were back together. Finally, I'm going to say Jerry and Derry were dancing together and the world was merry. That's it. That's your line. We've done it. We've finished the song. But the bread went straight through, because it's all past tense, isn't it? I think so. So we have now written a song. We are songwriters. songwriters! Put your hands up in the air if you're a songwriter. That's me, that's you, that's everybody that's been here today. Can we sing it real quick? You better believe we're going to. And then what we'll do is when I finish, I will, because we do get, do your comments come up when we finish? I forgot to turn my microphone off. When we finish, I will put all the words up in here so that you can copy them if you need to. But for now, oh look, seeing through the window. We need to call, hold on, we need a title. Give me a title for the song. Jerry and Derry get merry. Derry, Jerry, Merry, scary. It's not scary. Give me a title, quick. Give me a title. Look, you're seeing this. This is exactly how Lennon and McCartney did it. The two cats. It's not about cats, is it? It's about one cat. Blob and cat. Blob and the cat. Or the cat and the blob. I like it. Jerry and Derry the Merry. Maybe. But I've gone for the cat and the blob for now. We can rename it next week because I'm not going to type anything else now. So, we're going to try and do it all the way through. This is our song. Nobody else has written this song. These words didn't exist before you wrote them today. We're finishing late, but we don't care. We will finish late any time when we got something this good. I'm going to bring it up by just a semitone because I feel like it might feel less like lockdown isn't so bad. So, you ready? This is our song. Let's go. Lockdown isn't so bad. We had adventures and we nearly went mad. This song's about a blob called Derry and how he made a lonely cat merry. Don't forget, we're still trying to break that message thing though, so you keep your messages going. Let's go. The lonely cat wouldn't cross the road. She was scared of the traffic and her panic showed. She wanted to see her friend called Derry, but only waved this cat called Jerry. The friendly blob was in isolation, and through the door popped an invitation. He opened up the letter and it made him drop everything he was doing and go to the shop. He put on his mask to cover his face and stop the germs spreading round the place. He knew his friend Jerry would be rather taken by banana bread and a pack of bacon. Derry the blob took the stuff to pay. Reg the dog was working that day. Reg said that'll be £4.50. Blob paid Reg and left the store swiftly. That's my favourite verse, that one. Jerry looked out the window and what a sight. There was Derry looking left and right, which we must all do when we cross the street, especially if we're bringing our friends a treat. Derry was safely to the other side, carrying the lovely goodies with pride. Jerry opened her door with glee and asked, "Is that banana bread just for me?" I messed that up, that wasn't me. Jerry loved the banana bread, but the bread went straight through Blob's head. Jerry smiled and said with a shrug, "Well, I never really liked that awful rug. Let's throw it out, let's clear the floor, then we can dance and dance some more." Finally, Jerry and Derry. Oh, I got it, I messed it up. So, finally, Jerry and Derry were dancing together and the world was merry. Yeah, we are songwriters! Hands up if you're a songwriter! Hands up if you're a songwriter right now. That's all your hands need to be going up in the air, with glee and joy and wonder and magic and heroicness. That's a word I've just invented. Never mind the word heroism. Doesn't exist anymore. It's heroicness now because you changed the dictionary. That's how good you are. Amazing stuff. Do you know what? An hour ago that song didn't exist and now it does. And that's all down to you guys. Every single idea comes from you. All I did was just write your stuff. Now Jerry is in isolation. Good old Jerry. That's one original song in the bank. Cha-ching, cha-ching. That gets two cha-chings. Next original song. Well, it won't be now. It is groovy. It is amazing. We have done... Oh, I'm so pleased with today. What a day it's been. What an absolute success. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. It was a bit weird. Yeah, they're in a bubble, those two. They've created their own support bubble because they're both in isolation. They can get together. Good old Jerry, good old Derry. Wonderful stuff. You guys, you have absolutely given me the biggest lift. Quite the fillip. I am feeling rather jolly, and I'm looking forward to slightly amend. I will slightly amend the tune, and we'll learn it, teach, because there'll be new people next week, right? So we'll have to teach them the new song that never existed before you guys wrote it today. You are incredible. I've got a now. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it on the last thing. What I will say is just a reminder that you're all allowed, if you want to come to Shepway Youth Voices. Shepway Youth Voices. That's at 5 o'clock on a Tuesday. Exactly where you're watching this now, on Facebook, YouTube, or anywhere. Hey, MZ, thank you very much for joining us, MZ. MZ thought I was Father Christmas at Christmas, but I wasn't Father Christmas. I was just bringing her a Christmas present. And it's nearly MZ's birthday as well. That reminds me, it's nearly MZ's birthday as well. Don't worry, MZ. I haven't forgotten, as you can tell from the fact that I just remembered it. Derry and Jerry are husband and wife. Hey, or they're just happy friends, you know. People can... Anyway, that was great fun. I've had a blast. Right. Everyone, we're going to go now because we've got to. Because I've got to make some salmon. So I'm going to stick you on this window. Do feel free. Join me on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. Every single one of you, you are all invited Tuesday at 5 o'clock for Shepway Youth Voices. It's a bit more intense. We do really difficult stuff. We work on different parts and it's amazing. You guys are all amazing. And you definitely have shown that you are ready for Shepway Youth Voices if you want to join us for that. I will see you then, or indeed, I will see you next week on Wednesday at 4:30. You are amazing. MZ is my little niece, and she's also wonderful. Right, I'm going to stick you on the final page here. And while we're on this final page, I'm going to start copying the words in here. So, look, it's called The Cat and the Blob. Here we go. So I can put The Cat and the Blob in here. Oh, look, it did a little square, but it's The Cat and the Blob. There you go. How weird. It did The Cat and the Blob and then The Cat and the Blob twice. That's interesting, isn't it? Now I'll just do each verse. It might put little things between them. I don't know if it will. Oh, no, undo. And I will literally I'm just going to be copying and pasting. So it's not going to... it's not going to put any carriage returns in it. So you're just going to have to do all of your own... stuff. I'm going to keep talking while we're doing this. Look, there you go. It's all coming up. I mean, it's nonsense, this song, isn't it? What is it about? It's about a blob. You guys are weird. How did you come up with some weird blob song? I love it, though. Honestly, I wouldn't change this song. I wouldn't change a single word of this song. I will be changing the tune because that needs a bit of work on it. The tune needs a bit of effort thrown into it, but nothing else. Undo. The words, you guys have slayed it. You've absolutely done an incredible job. Left the store swiftly. That was my favourite moment. Was leaving the store swiftly. That was like proper first-class songwriting, that. Incredible stuff. We're getting there. Duff, we're just going, but thank you for joining us. We've just written a whole song, Duff. These kids have just written a song about a cat and a blob. It's very peculiar. I know you think the tune is perfect, but the tune is also somebody else's tune. So we do need to do... What have I missed from... Yeah, it was genius. Yeah, amazing. Jerry loved the banana bread. It went straight through Blob's head. I'm nearly at the end. Slowly pasting these things in. Last verse. Let's throw it out. Let's clear the floor. Then we can dance and dance some more. Finally, Derry and Jerry were dancing together and the world was merry. There's all the words, there's all the singing, there's all the everything. You guys are incredible. I'm going to turn my microphone off now, but I've had a blast. Thank you so much for a brilliant, brilliant day. Take care, everybody. I just love you all. Bye.